So welcome to Mateja Jemec Auflič from the Slovenian Geological Survey. Thank you for being here. My aim in this very brief interview is to know something more about the Slovenian national operational landslide warning system. So when it was born, how it's structured, how it works, what are the main tools you are using in the system, and also what are the main developments or updates you are planning to do in the near or not near future.
Thank you, Stefano, for the invitation and for this introduction. Okay. The system aims to predict where and when landslides will occur, and the important aim is also deliver the forecast in time to relevant end user. The project idea about the landslide prediction system was actually designed almost 10 years ago, due to the fact that almost a quarter of Slovenian territory is very prone to landslides and the damage caused by landslide is very high. The Administration for Civil Protection and Disaster Relief was interested in financing this project. Within the 2 years of this first project, we developed and set up the basic of the MASPRIM system, which has been in operation since September 2013. And in the following next year, during the 2015 and 2020, we improved the system functionality and apply new models within the new rainfall thresholds and new rainfall prediction model like is in INCA. Besides the Administration for Civil Protection, the system is also funded by Slovenian Research Agency in the term of infrastructure program, research program and research project. During these 10 years, we developed 5 different models, starting with different years, and they are all operating in different scale. Last year, we developed also landslide prediction system on local level that is differ with the input data and contain geotechnical sensors and rain gauge, what I will explain in the next slide. So how National Landslide Prediction System works? Basically, we have 3 main input data: landslide susceptibility map, rainfall forecast, and landslide triggering rainfall values. These 3 input data are all needed for the calculation of dynamic forecast and integrated to the algorithm based on which the final landslide forecast is calculated. And this is the architecture of our system. The landslide prediction system is a fully automated system based on open source PostgreSQL database and web application to display the results. And when these input data coming to the system, the calculation is performed in 4 different models. So I would like to mention here that landslide susceptibility model on the national and municipality level differ from the input data. In the case of national landslide susceptibility map, the landslide susceptibility map is in the scale of 1 to 250,000. And in the case of municipality level, we have landslide susceptibility model in the 1 to 25,000 level. The system dashboard. In the frame of project, we also developed the system dashboard, which is primary intent for the expert at our Geological Survey of Slovenia, who actually works with landslide prediction systems. The dashboard enables the overview of the all calculated models and browsing to the past results. So this is also the example how we can see the main results on the municipality level and on the level of the national level.
So you have 5 warning levels.
No, we have 3 levels now:
Okay.
national levels, municipality, and local levels.
Oh, I mean warning levels. So
oh yeah, warning levels. Yeah.
Okay.
Until now we have 4 warning levels, from green to red. Red, it means that there is a very high probability for landslide occurrences in this region, and the green, that means that there is a low probability of landslide occurrence.
And the dark green is 0.
Yeah, there is no. That's this forecast time. Yes. At the local level, as I mentioned, this level was developed last year, and it's not already integrated into the dashboard, but I hope we will do this very soon. This is the example how it looks like, the overview of the calculated measurements and calculated, let's say, warnings. That is intended for the municipality Jesenice, and we also present some sketch of the landslides for the better overview and of course understanding of the landslide phenomena. And this is the geotechnical sensors on the fields in the northwestern part of our country. So the crack meter and ring gauge and the GNSS sensors, and we also have piezometers. So another important point is the collection of landslides because of the validation and the system improvements. In parallel, we establish and we develop actually application for the collections of the landslides with the 3 main input data: location, date, and the type. And of course, we collect also other data if they are available in the field. But the necessary data are location, date, and type in order to do correct validation. For now, the data entry is municipalities and experts at the Geological Survey of Slovenia. And we would like that this application would be a central data collection in the future in our country. So we will do, this is one of the future challenges too. I think that it is also very important in this system how and what is the way to export the results and notification on warnings to our end user. The end user is now civil administration office, and on local level municipality Jesenice. This data distribution we have in 3-level distribution. So in the first level, we have is operating by system automatically. When the system calculates increased probability of landslide occurrences, the results is directly transported to civil protection information system, so they can obtain the notification about increased probability of landslide occurrences. In the second level, it's also operating by a system automatically. The landslide emergency service, a geological service that has been established last year. Civil administration and branches of civil administration and notification center of Republic Slovenia also receive by email notification about of increased probability of landslide occurrences. In the third level, this level is operating by landslide emergency group at our geological survey. This group was established last year, and we have one responsible person who is also in very close in touch with meteorologists to have concrete real data about the rainfall forecast. And when the situation on the atmosphere and on the field is such that there is a very high potential that landslide occur, we distribute warning message to public service broadcaster and social media via email. And on that way, we also let know the public about increased probability of landslide occurrences. Of course, our system has some limitations, and we see that at the moment we just calculate predictions for landslides with a relation rainfall. We do not include snow melt or rain on snow and evapotranspiration. This is something that we need to include in the following next years. And these landslide prediction systems do not work for deep-seated landslide at national and municipality level, while on the local level, this system is primarily intended for the deep-seated landslides in the northwestern part of country. At the moment, we have one monitoring for landslide prediction at the local level, and this landslide is deep-seated. The stakeholder communication, the communication between the stakeholder or end user is take place during the lifetime of project. Of course, also in mean time, we have also some communication, but the most communication is take during the projects. During the project, we also organize some trainings for civil protection commanders who are mainly responsible for the emergency work in the case of that landslide happen. Then we also organize several workshops for experts and administrative persons mostly responsible for reporting landslide events in the municipality. These persons are also responsible to collect the landslide in the municipality, and we teach them and learn how to use the developed application.
Are they volunteers?
Sorry?
Are they all the people like civil protection, also these persons? Are they volunteers or they are?
No, they are work on public institute.
Okay.
They are not volunteers. And during the project, we also establish a good communication with the Ministry for Environment and Spatial Planning. We integrate our models for climate change impact assessments until the end of 21st century. So this is one of the very good results also of this project. And there are some open future challenges. We would like in the future mostly improve our communication with the end user, especially when, how, to whom to send notification in case of warning situation. We would like to have better feedbacks from end users too. This is very important to improve our metrics, to improve our warning levels, to obtain relevant feedbacks. This is some task also in the future. And we would like also gather information on landslide. This is important for the validation of the system. We would like to imply new quantitative rainfall forecasts. Until now, we have Aladdin and Inca nowcast forecast, but in the future, we would like to improve also other similar forecast models. We would like to extend physical-based forecast models to include also other more locally oriented landslides, and of course to improve scope of the evaluation of the whole system. This is also very important when we talk about landslide prediction system. This is all from my side at the moment. I would like to thank you for your attention.
Oh, thank you very much, Mateja. It was a very interesting presentation, a very interesting overview of the system with very relevant, already done issue and very relevant perspectives for the future. So if someone is interested in knowing more, can ask you now or maybe write you an email for more details.